Chapter 25 A Strange Book. Xue Fanxin was tormented by the spirit awakening potion for 4 hours, causing her to writhe in pain. If not for her strong willpower and tough endurance, she would have already fainted in the tub. However, rainbows always came after the storm. After experiencing some torture, Xue Fanxin finally felt that her body had changed noticeably. Her veins had all been opened. Although they were only the size of a strand of hair, they were enough for the current her. After awakening her spirit, Xue Fanxin could sense the spiritual energy in the surroundings. However, she did not know how to absorb it, to cultivate. Oh right, the reverse spirit art. Xue Fanxin thought of the empty books and immediately searched for them. She started practicing the cultivation techniques on them. There were 2 cultivation techniques. One was the reverse spirit art, while the other was the heart-cleansing incantation. From the names, it was clear that the former was relatively powerful. Xue Fan made a simple comparison and quickly made her choice. She would cultivate the reverse spirit art first. As for the heart-cleansing incantation, she would leave it for later. The name of the reverse spirit art was quite heaven-defying. She wondered if the cultivation technique was also the same. Xue Fanxin originally planned to study this reverse spirit art seriously, but she realized that the book only had the first stage. The rest of the contents were empty. She found it quite strange. She had read these books before and remembered them clearly. Every page clearly had words or pictures. Why had they suddenly disappeared? Had she remembered wrongly? No way. Xue Fanxin repeatedly checked it a few times before confirming that the back of the book was empty. There were only words and drawings on the first few pages. Although written clearly, it was only the first stage of the reverse spirit art. What a strange book. Could it be that the content of the second stage would only appear after the first stage was successfully cultivated? She would know if it was true after she mastered it. Xue Fanxin did not think too much about it and started to cultivate the first stage of the reverse spirit art. According to the book, after absorbing the surrounding spiritual aura, she would absorb it into her own meridians and then use a special method to gather it into her danchin before condensing it into spiritual energy. She succeeded. How could it be that simple? Xue Fanxin had only practiced it according to what was written in the book. She found it unbelievable and could not believe the truth. After checking carefully a few times, she confirmed that she had really mastered the first stage of the reverse spirit art. There was a new force in her body, making her feel extremely powerful. I've really mastered it. Should I test its power? Xue Fanxin mobilized the spirit energy stored in her danchin and transferred it to her palm before striking out. Bang! The table in front of her was instantly torn in half, declared scrap. Seeing such an outcome, she did not have time to be excited. Instead, she heard bursts of applause, making her very displeased. Not bad. You can already use such powerful palm force when you have just activated your spirit. If your cultivation technique is not impressive, then it must be your talent. Jiushang had unknowingly appeared in Xue Fanxin's room. He was lazily and elegantly lying on a chaise longue. He looked at the person in the room as if he was examining a prey he had his eyes on. Why are you here again? Xue Fanxin asked angrily. Her tone was filled with displeasure and showed how unwelcome she was towards Jiushang. If Jiushang had not helped her a little back in the cave, she would have hated this man already. Wait, no, she was already beginning to hate him a little. Who would like a rogue who came uninvited and entered their home?